Yo guys, what is happening, Letsplay Games, and welcome to another episode of the Minecraft City Let's Play. Guys, check it out. Check where we are today. I know you guys don't recognize this place at all. You've never even been here. I know I'm just jumping right into things here, but I'm just so excited that I want to get going. So let's do it. Let's get started on today's episode with something that I kind of wanted to show you real quick. Actually, let me shut down the stock market real quick. All right, that should take care of that. That's all gone now and out of our way, as we know that's kind of a disaster. Check it out, though, guys. I have came up with a little bit of a cool money solution going on over here that I wanted to show you guys. So for those of you guys who don't know, I was using prismarine as our dollars, and then they were just kind of labeled as dollars. I want to see if we can maybe make them like enchanted or a custom color or something, but I have filled all these up with the different denominations for right now. We can always change them in the future and make some changes to them and upgrades before we were ever to launch the world live or whatever. But that is a cool way of kind of showing people's money besides using the scoreboard. So we'd also have the scoreboard. That's like your bank account. Then this would be like if you wanted to take out cash. It might just be easier to pay another player like this. I also feel like it might be cooler to even come out with some higher denominations. I know that in real life it only goes up to hundreds, but it's useful to have thousands and maybe even 10,000s that, you know, they can use to buy houses and stuff off other players. It might just make it a little bit easier for them. Again, we are trying to keep things real, but it doesn't be that real. But yeah, I think that'd be really cool. So I was just want to show you guys that. It's like a little garage where we're going to store all the money. The big vault is kind of down there, the Federal Reserve, if you will, which is kind of why I designed this building. But now I'm thinking it should be more like a city hall. So let me show you guys what I've been working on here. I've been actually building this thing. I know it's not the most attractive thing in the world. It's not the most amazing building that you've ever seen, but I think it'll do the trick, at least for like a Federal Reserve building or just like, you know, an old style building. I think it looks pretty decent. Got a cool kind of lawn pattern going on here on the front. Some nice little foundations, an entrance, nice lobby. Yeah, looking pretty good. So overall, I think this is a pretty cool looking building. I don't know. I think it'll fit in nicely though. It's 3 stories tall, so I try to make it relatively high. And yeah, you know, I think, you know, the roads will be nice. I'll have some little tiny roads going along here. I think that will allow a little more character. Ignore the highway, of course, because we're gonna be removing that. But yeah, maybe some roads going right around it. It should be a pretty cool looking building. Anyway, guys, I just want to share that with you. I know it's not the most interesting thing in the world, but it is kind of cool that we've added that, and I think it's all right. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of it. I might have to change it in the future, but it will do for right now. And yeah. All right, guys, so the plan for today. Now, I kind of thought you guys were going to tell it to me, but you guys haven't said anything just yet as to what we're going to be doing, so I guess I'm going to have to come up with something here. One thing that I want to talk about real quick, kind of an idea that I had. I'm not going to actually implement it today, but maybe I'll do it off camera. Are these... No, those are all the same height. I thought those streetlights were at different heights. Let's head over to our blue building down here at the end of the street. And I want to just briefly talk about something. Yes, this building, kind of our big convention center type thing with the room and the you know, and the different areas and all. And I think it was a pretty cool design building, and I do like how it ended up turning out. It's a very large building. I think it's a decent sized building. So I wanted to talk. I have an idea for this building. And I wanted to say it was a convention center, and I'm very excited to say that I think we are actually going to use it for that. And I think we're going to host our first little convention here. So recently I was just at SneakerCon Toronto on this weekend. So on, I guess, Saturday I was there. And, you know, I had a blast. Sneakers is sort of one of the things that's kind of my passion. I like, you know, I don't know, I just collect them and kind of have fun. I'm not the guy that goes out and spends, you know, $1,000, $2,000 on a pair of sneakers. No, but, you know, I just sort of have a couple pairs of Jordans and whatnot. So it's kind of just fun for me, and I enjoy going to it and whatnot. But yeah, so that was a lot of fun. That just got me thinking, like, why couldn't we do something like that in this building? Even if it's not a sneaker event necessarily, because that might be a little hard to do. Although we could name some sneakers and like name them after different real life sneakers. I think that might be kind of fun. So we should look into that in the future. But yeah, it gave me some ideas as to how we could really host a cool convention here. Now, again, it's just sort of an idea. I don't know, but I think that would be a cool thing to sort of set this building up for, at least get it ready. So then if we ever wanted to do something like that, we could kind of set it all up. Obviously, I think we want some people on the server with us. Maybe Space Bro could come join with a couple of his buddies, and we could all sort of hang out at a convention of some sort and just, you know, host it. I just want to, you know, make it fun, make the city feel realistic where people can actually live in it. And that's what we're going to be kind of focusing on from now on. So just keep that in mind, guys. For our new city here, we want it to be completely livable. So we want it to be like people can actually live in the city. Let's say they logged onto our server. They come on, they could start a life, so we might do a little bit of things relating, you know, building bank accounts and some stuff in the future that could actually make it functional and you know, ATMs and whatever. And, you know, hey, okay, so I just joined this world, and I've just moved into the city, so I had to start at this hotel, and I'm paying $100 a night, and I'm going to stay right here in this room. Perfect. So now they decide, you know, okay, we got a job, so we maybe want to think about some ways to get people jobs in the future, and I think that'd be pretty cool. And then, you know, once they get their jobs, then they can go and maybe buy themselves a nice little condo up here. So let's say they own this one right here, and this is their place. Now it kind of makes sense why we interior decorate all these, right? Because now they could actually just own this one. They could customize, I guess, however they wanted to and whatnot, and that would be pretty cool, I think. Then, of course, we could have some fun events for them to do. Maybe like, some boat races, like go-karting or mini golf of some sort. I don't know what we would really want to set up. Maybe we could have some I don't know, arena games. We could build an arena and have them go to some games there or something. Go watch a movie. I don't know how we could do that, or go shopping. I think there's a whole bunch of fun things that we could make them do, or make people, players on the server, just, not make them do it. I shouldn't say that we don't want to make them do anything, but they can just come on here and maybe, have fun and enjoy themselves by doing a couple different, things on the server, just playing it like it's real life, but just in Minecraft. So I think could be pretty interesting. And I guess the whole goal of the map will be to, start build your wealth and build your money, and maybe, start buying some businesses or owning some businesses that do stuff in the server. Maybe you own a shop or something that can make you more money, and then buying yourself like a big mansion, and maybe we get like some mods even eventually where you get some cars going and stuff. Anyway, that's just looking far into the future. We don't, have enough to do that yet. We got to build a city first. So that's what we're working on here. But I think that could be really cool. And what I was thinking, even guys, we could make like oh man, I can't say that. Anonymous accounts. They could like per se. That's not the right word to use. Or per se. Let's say that you you had this and this was your business in here and this was your offices. We could make it so you automatically get like $200 for each spot, even if there's nobody working there. For each desk that you provide, we could provide $200 a certain timer that goes off every, maybe a couple days that you'd make for each one of your employees that are working here. And that'd be like your revenue that you're earning by having those employees working. Or I don't know. It might be cool though to see like, based on how many employees you have, you can make more money, and based on the business that you're doing. I don't know. It's hard to figure out what we would actually do and how we would set that up, because I don't know if we'd have ever enough people on here. Like, we want to make it functioning without needing hundreds of thousands of people on here playing. We want to just make it functional to where 5 people could come on and feel like they're living in a city with 1,000 people. Anyway, definitely a cool thing to look into in the future. If you guys have any ideas as to how to do that, please let me know. I'd be happy to go ahead and, I don't know, just listen to your feedback and whatnot. So definitely tell me what you guys think of that. But today, guys, what are we going to be working on? Well, we're actually going to be working on this plot right here. I know that last episode I mentioned that we had to decide if we were going to put the condominium or the theater. We wanted to extend the theater or put the big, skyscraper up on this lot. And it got me thinking. I was like, okay, what do I really want to do there? Because I was really kind of torn. I was like, do I want a theater there, or do I want the building? And I was like, hey, wait a second. In a real city, what would they do? They just do both. They just put the theater on the floor and put the building on top of the theater. It's just like a real city. So I think that's what we're going to try to do today. We're just going to expand out the theater a little bit here, but we are going to start using a different material, even though it is still going to be part of the theater, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean, do you? I'm going to show you in a second. All right, guys, I'm just going to warn you right now. I already know that we're not going to get this all finished today, so we're going to try to get working on the base here, maybe the start of the little skyscraper mini building here, and then we'll probably finish it off next episode. I'll finish it off camera and show you guys next episode, but we are probably not going to get it all done today. I'm just calling it right now. But nevertheless, we will get started on it here. And I actually want to go with a blue, because we haven't used this color blue yet, have we? So that might be kind of fun to use. And the gray and the blue, I think could look very cool. So now, okay, we got this kind of theater building going on. We're going to go back 3, like, maybe we don't want to do that, though. No. No, I got it, guys. I got it. We're going to do a big window right here. So something just like this. And again, we still want to keep our ceiling heights high. So we got to keep that in mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a nice, massive window here looking in to sort of the theater hall and whatnot. And then up here, we're going to be doing something like this. Hold on. Is that 3 tall? That should be. Yes, it is. Okay, and then a nice little decal going on here. And this is actually going to be a really cool looking building with these color schemes. I don't think there's any like this in real life, but man, this is going to be really cool. All right, now we're going to get into an entrance right here. Just another entrance into the actual, building. I don't actually know what the plan is, because the theater, I want the theater to start right on this block here. I want it to start like right here. Yeah, that makes sense, which means that potentially they would only have that much room to walk in, which doesn't really make sense. So maybe we don't even have an entrance right there. Or maybe we have an entrance into the theater right there, and then an entrance into the building on this side, because we might have a little bit more room over here. So let's try aim for that. That means that we've got 1, 2, 3 already set out. I'm going to go back like this. That's going to be the end of the theater wall. So we want the theater to basically end right here, guys. So it's going to go along like this and end hopefully somewhere around here. And now this rest of this area will be for some shops and maybe the actual entrance into the building here. So if we're going to be planning for shops, I kind of want to go right to the edge again like we did last time, but that's a bad idea. Okay, so we have the entrance into the place, which we're going to do again like this. So bam, that's going to be the actual doorway into the into the building. So when, you know, the residents come and they want to get to their actual suite or their apartment, I don't even know what to call these still. I guess just, I'm going to be referring to them as condos or as apartments. And just know that that's kind of the same thing. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, they're going to be entering through here. I don't know what I'm doing with this height. What's going on here? I think we're going to switch up the height a little bit. No, actually, we're just going to go for the full thing. We're going for the full height. Here we go. How's that actually, guys? I just decided not to fill that in, and I think it actually looks pretty good. Even doing something like this. How's that? Yes, okay. I quite like that, actually. So we're going to go with that. And just like that, we're going to fill this all in with glass. Maybe even if we did some cool pattern like this. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is looking awesome. Here we go. We are going to have to do an interior wall, obviously, to the theater because this cannot be our exterior wall. Or I guess this can't be our interior wall, actually. So there we go. It's going to be like this, so maybe we can fill it in. Does that look kind of cool? I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think that kind of looks neat, right? So I think maybe a pattern like this. You guys let me know if you like it or not. But I think this will make it for a cool looking window pattern. Well, it's something. It's something. What we could do is like spiral it in a design so it does something like this. I might like this better, actually. Yes. So then it goes like that and like that. What do we think? But yeah, you know, I actually like that better. So we're going to be sticking with that. All right, guys. And then around here, this is just going to be sort of like a normal side to the building right here. It's going to be 3 stories. I don't know how tall the theater is going to be yet, but I guess we're going to have to figure that out as well. But then that's going to be like so. We're going to have a big entrance. Again, I apologize if you guys can hear my keyboard. I'm just trying out this new mic stand setup, so it might be a little loud right now. It is a mechanical keyboard, so I apologize for that in advance. But there we go. We've got this going on. The entryway to the building is going to be right here, and then a little store is going to pop out right here. I'm going to try to bring it out just like so. And again, the back wall is over there, so maybe a nice big window right here, and then an entrance, and then another one of these guys, and then something like that. I like that. I like that a lot, and then we're going to that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Think this should be good. The one thing that I want to know is that this is technically supposed to be, you know, it's fine. It's not going to look that bad. We're going to do it like this. Don't even worry about it. I don't even know what I was going to say there, but there we go. Yeah, actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. There we go, guys. What do you think? This is a crazy looking building. I just know that much so far. Like, holy smokes, this thing looks insane, but I think it's going to be pretty awesome once it's all finished. We got to design a building to go on top of it, of course. But overall, this is going to turn out pretty good. I'm calling it right now. I think it's going to go pretty well. We're going to go right to here and then just another little block into there, and we will figure out the rest later. So something like that, though, will probably do it. Now for the actual building. Maybe something like this over here is what I'm thinking. Okay, so that's going to come up from there. I kind of just want to start the building along here, something like this. And then do we want to make these balconies maybe? So maybe something like this for the balconies. Okay, let's try this out. So if we go along like this, we have an entrance into the actual building right here, just like so, and then a window right here. Okay, I like that. A little balcony feature going on along there. Then we're going to have that window right there. Hopefully the bedroom might be in here or something will be going on in here, I'm sure. Anyway, we're going to have another window right here. We're going to have this. Oh, not that. We're going to have this going up like so. And then do we want to be like a symmetrical building? We probably do, don't we? If we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 4 maybe. That could be cool. Well, that's 1. Hold on, guys. Let me try this here. 2. I want it to be a big rectangle, I think, but there's 2, 3, or maybe we could do a little middle piece here, which could be a detail. Then we do 1 here like that, and then 1 more. Actually, I want this to come out 1 or go back 1 or something. We're gonna have some sort of detail going on there though, so don't worry about that. That's not gonna be a window. That's gonna be the divider wall. And then we have another guy right here like so, and then we have the balcony going on. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, we are sort of running a little bit low on time for today's episode, but I'm going to try to sort of get the base finished here. So the idea is to have 1, 2, 3, 4 going right across. Now, hold on a second. Actually, I'm not quite done with that here because although I like the 4, actually, because I kind of want this to come out 1. To be honest, I want this to be brought out here. Is that normal? Does that look okay? I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try and make it work, of course. I just don't know if it's going to work. Is that going to work or no? Does that look too strange? I think that looks strange. Never mind it working. I think it just genuinely looks strange. So I don't think we're going to go with that. But maybe a little bit of a different style window here. Like, is it weird if we switch it midway? Probably, right? But we could try it anyway. We're going to give it a shot here. So we're going to go right along here. Again, we want 4 of these kind of sections going on. There's the one there, and then there's the last one like so. The next area here is going to be a balcony coming up. So there's the one window, the other window like that. You guys kind of see what I'm doing now? I'm kind of trying to make it symmetrical. And then the balcony is going to go 1, 2, 3, just like that. And this is going to have to be maybe replaced with this somehow, or we're going to have to figure that out, I guess, in the future. We will fix it, though. Fix it all up, make sure it looks good. That's going to be the window, just like that. Okay, so that's going to be the balcony now. Now do you guys see what I'm going for? Kind of a symmetrical pattern going on. Maybe you guys see it, maybe you don't see it. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I will actually finish up the building here, and then you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. All right, guys, and that's what I'm thinking for the overall layout of the building. One big square, but it will actually end up looking like a rectangle, hopefully. Even if we get rid of these, it might even be cooler to have just like floating balconies going the entire way up. I don't know. We're gonna have to decide on that obviously a little bit later. But my goal for now, once we end the episode here, is gonna be for me to finish up the inside of this building. I'm probably gonna split up into 4 units, hopefully, if it all goes well, per floor. So that will look pretty cool once it's all done. And then of course we can start off next episode by showing you guys what I've actually accomplished here. We might want to go with some crazy glass, or maybe we'll just stick with the white. Okay, yeah, we gotta stick with white. We've already gone with the crazy colors. We better stick it with the white this time. Okay. And it might be cool to also wrap this around the entire thing. That's another thing that I kind of wanted to try. I think it'll be too much, though, to be honest. So I think I'm going to avoid doing that. But it should look pretty good once it's all done here. I will obviously show it to you guys once it's all finished. But unfortunately, we have run out of time for today's episode. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to go below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys all in the next video.